today I'm going to be breaking down a pretty intense fight I had last stream. Hopefully this could help provide some insight and help other players just do better in fights. I'm not the best player, but I have a pretty good amount of hours into the game. I'd say 95 is a pretty good amount. I've had my share of fair fights, so let's break this down. Let's see what I personally could have done better. Maybe it'll help you out as well. Ooh, I'm taking this. I've seen P. Nah, I've seen.
Use the team it's red. It goes. I'm ready to go. Why are we going here? Why are we take...
Okay, so at this point, we just finished looting this room. My teammate goes down the hallway. We're getting ready to extract. We're absolutely loaded, by the way. Have some really good shit. My other teammate has 2 epic weapons on him. That's besides the point. One thing my teammate could have done better in this situation is he did go down that hallway quite fast. I will give it to him. I had jolt mines on both ends of the hallway. That's actually, remember that because it's going to come to play later. I had jolt mines on both sides of this hallway. So I mean, maybe that made him feel a little safe to go down that hallway faster. I'm not quite sure why he did that because normally he doesn't do that. Not hanging on him because one of the best players on our squad by far that I usually play with. However, definitely could have gone down there a little slower, checked the corners a little better. You got to be paranoid in this game. People are always hugging corners. I'm sure if you've played Arc Raiders, you definitely know this by now. It's a third-person shooter. People are hugging them corners like crazy. But just move a little slower in situations like this, especially when you're on a high tier loot spot like this bunker we were in. People are waiting for you, especially if they hear you through the walls. They're gonna be waiting for you. So one thing he could have done better is just move a little slower. I think I probably in this situation I should have put more traps in this hallway, to be honest, because eventually you're gonna see here they're gonna push up and it's gonna be a problem. So right here, I am quite angry about this on my part because I came unprepared for a situation like this, which I should have. One thing I've learned about this game personally, you need to have some type of grenades on you. Whether it's impact grenades, showstoppers, blaze grenades, like something that does damage. Specifically, fuse grenades are the best in my opinion. Fuse grenades and trick grenades, they do that big damage. Fuse grenades you can throw them. They have a little delayed time, but you throw them pretty accurate. If you throw them accurately in the right spot, that shit will fuck them up. And trick grenades are amazing. My favorite grenade in the game. They're literally C4. They do hella damage. You could throw them pretty far, stick them to an enemy. That's besides the point. In this situation, as soon as that jolt mine went off, if I had any grenades, I should have been throwing them. I would have done some big damage, and we might have even been able to rush. I mean, it would have been might not have been the best idea because of the way the hallway is, but it could have been possible. Like, if one had gone down, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have pushed that. Like, would have had a good chance if I had thrown some grenades, but I didn't have any grenades. I always suggest bringing grenades with you. Something like a fuse grenade, impact grenades, blaze grenades, shit, even if it's gas, even though gas is weak as fuck. Stuff like that. It will really make or break your fight. It really will. No, they're not. Wait, oh shit, I can't peek. Oh, yeah. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Right here is a really good example of why you should have grenades. Luckily, we had a room we could run into, but let's say that door was closed. We didn't have the batteries for open the garage door, and we were trapped in that hallway. We would have either had to run down the other hallway or hug the walls and hope the blast radius didn't catch us. Grenades are very vital in this game. They will, like I said, they will make or break your fight. That's so tragic. I wish he would peek. I'll blast his ass. Do you have any needs? I hit one. I hit one. Alright, so right here, when I hit him the first time, I wish I would have committed a little more because his homie had not run around the corner yet, and honestly, I might have been able to knock him. I had a level 4 shotgun, so you know, the fire rate on that thing was pretty nice. But I wish, right here, I wish I would have committed more because he was by himself. I would have caught him as he was throwing the grenade, and I would have been probably able to hit him 3 times and might have been able to get the knock. I don't know what kind of shield he had. I think he was a medium shield, but still. I cracked too. So at this point, they've pushed up, they've thrown a blaze grenade in there, and they're gonna start hugging the door, try to shoot us. And this is where I want to talk about my positioning here. This was, I feel like I did a good job in this situation. Positioning is super important in this game of where you're at, because literally that's another thing that can make you break your fight in this game. Honestly, it's probably arguably the most important thing to keep in mind is in this game is your positioning. Because if you can have the best loot in the world. You know, you can be a really good PvP player, but if you get caught lacking in the wrong spot, if someone has the high ground on you, you're fucked. Like it is what it is. Especially when there's a bunch of arc in the area, it's major. But I feel like right here the positioning was nice. You're gonna see here I get some really, really, really nice shots here, and it also I want to expand the grenade point because I got so many nice shots here. Right here makes me wish I had grenades. So many nice shots. If I had grenades, I would have been able to throw them, and I could have gotten a knock because I cracked them on multiple times. I think they're getting thirded. I hit him. I wish I grenades. I got a new one. Oh my god, use these. Crap. Come on, that's you. And never mind, bitch. Bitch, I can see you. This is definitely something right here that I wanted to mention. When you're playing this game, something I've realized is that if there's like a hole or an opening, you can shoot through it. Something a lot of people I don't see using often. I'm not gonna lie. Like if there's an opening, you can shoot through that opening. It doesn't matter how small. Well, it does matter how small it is. I'm not gonna say it doesn't matter, but for the most part, even the smallest opening, you can shoot through it. Use that to your advantage. You can't really see. Sorry about the quality of this clip, but you can see barely, but you can see his foot is like little torso there, and I seen it, and I'm like, yeah, I need to take advantage. He moved out the way, but always make sure when you're behind cover, if there's any little holes, don't stand in front of them. Because if they're a sharp shot, like they got like a Pharaoh or Osprey, they will hit you. They will hit you hard, especially if you have a light shield. All your shield's gone, and then they rush, and then boom, you're dead. He's so low. I can't. What the fuck? Come on. His head's peeking. Bitch. What's up, bitch? What's up, bitch? Fucking peek again. I fucking dare your ass. Okay, so looking back here, something I definitely could have done, and I didn't even know this at the time of this clip. At the time of this fight, when I was fighting, I had no idea you could do this. But those red barrels, I'll circle them, or put an arrow on them in editing. But those red barrels in my inventory, you can throw those and shoot them, and they will blow up. If you don't have explosives in this situation, or you just don't have something that like, yeah, just pretty much if you don't have explosives or grenades in this situation, you know, be creative. There's a lot of stuff you could use as heals. There's a lot of stuff you can put in your quick slots where that you can actually use or throw, use to your advantage. So like in situations like this, you can see I was using my I think it's crude oil. I was trying to do some damage. I'm not sure if it actually does damage at all, but I was trying to use that as grenades, at least to like get them off, get little damages them out. But I wish I would have used the barrels I had in my inventory. I would have had to get a little closer to the door to actually throw them where I wanted to throw them, but they do big damage once you shoot them. That could have really turned the tides of this fight, to be honest. It's one thing I really would have wish I used. Really use what you have. Be creative. Think outside the box. Okay, what I did here was just fucking stupid. So, as you can see to the left here, that left doorway, there is somebody there. Now, I should have anticipated that. Even if there wasn't someone there, I should have been had it in my head. There might be someone there. So pushing up in the way I did was honestly stupid. I could have, if he had like a trigger nade or sticky nade, he could have, if he was really good, nasty, he could have thrown that shit on me, would have stuck to me, and that would have done big damage. Or even if he has like a Osprey, no, sorry, not Osprey, like a Pharaoh or Anvil, bam, shots me, does big damage. Like pushing up like that was not smart at all. I should have pushed up slower or hugged the back wall, just to make sure he didn't get that angle on me. You'll see me realize that he does have the angle on me, but I do adjust and hit a few shots on him. I'm not. Let me. I know. Let me. Oh, there probably is one on the left. I should not. Oh yeah, I see him. He's leaving. I see what you do. Okay, then get unstuck. Just work on that, bro. Oh my god, of course you're stuck right now. Bro. Finish that, nigga. Okay, I can't get an angle there. Okay, so right here, I got some valuable information. One has crossed over. Just one. Now, later on, I should have thought about that. You'll see why in a minute here. But just one has crossed over. Now, honestly, why I should have kept that in mind is because in a minute here, they're going to set off the jolt mine at the end of the hallway. And I'm going to get excited and rush here. But, when you see something like this, just remember, there was two people on the left side originally. One in the hallway, and then one hugged the corner. Now, I don't know why I didn't think about this when I rushed out. I wish to... They hit the mine! They're dipping! They're dipping! They're dipping! They hit the mine! Hold on. Yeah, he's still in the corner. Wait, yep. It was a bait. It was a bait. They might rush. They might rush. That was bad, my bad. See, unfortunately, I mean, my team was trying to be like, oh, it wasn't all your fault, but let's be honest here. I rushed prematurely, and honestly, I wouldn't even say I rushed prematurely, actually. The problem was here is I didn't check the left side. I should have checked the left side. I saw only one crossover. I pretty much had eyes on the doorway the whole time. I should have known that there was somebody on the left side. He'd been there, chilling there the whole time. So that was my bad. It was an idiotic move, and it cost my team the fight. You gotta really, I think I should have rushed. not that I should have rushed because they didn't actually hit the mine. It was a bait. But how was I supposed to know that? I thought they were running down the hallway trying to get out of there. We had we'd cracked them. They were low, you know. So I don't think the rush was necessarily a bad idea. I didn't know they were baiting me, obviously, but the big problem here was I didn't look to my left, and if I had looked to my left, I might have been able to win the fight, you know, because I would have, you know, just stayed looking to the left. Might have been able to knock the guy. Who knows? I mean, probably not, but could have been a possibility. But you know, unfortunately, I low key, not even low key, high key cost my team the fight. And as you'll see here, they're gonna rush us and completely demolish us because I'm cracked and me and the homie are both low. My bad, guys. That was my fault, prematurely rushing. My fault, my fault. Sorry, guys. Fuck. My bad, guys. I'm so sorry. Fuck, I just fucked this up. Now, I do want to thank everybody who did watch the video for watching. I've never really done this type of video before, but I just want to see how it go. Honestly, I had fun making it. I'd appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe. I'll put my Twitch and my TikTok on the screen right now. But you know, more videos are definitely to come. I post my stream VODs on YouTube. I stream on Twitch. If you ever want to hop in, I stream whenever I can, almost daily. You know, I'm on this game every day. I love this game, but you know, tune in, stay tuned for the videos, like and subscribe. Thank you very much.